Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? We're going to do another whip and chat here with The Colors of Life by Chuck Benson. Square drill, 80 centimeters by 60 centimeters, or 31.5 inches by 23.6 inches. 52 colors, including one AB, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. This is no longer available through Dreamer Designs, but feel free to check out the Diamond Art Club website or app for a similar version of this canvas. Alright. We were doing 936, the green the last time. Or a shade of green, 936. Okay, so we'll just hang out for a bit. Hopefully your crafting and other endeavors are going well. Yep. Just had some lunch, watched a couple live streams on Twitch. Yep. Ran a couple errands downtown. Yeah, there's just way too many people downtown, so I just came home. It's just, Okay. Yeah, so this is like the center part of the gazebo, and then part of the roof, and some foliage. I think this is like a retaining wall. Yeah. Alright. Okay, two diagonal lines. For green background. Okay. Yeah, just a pretty chill day off. I work at my part-time tomorrow morning for a bit. I'm going out for supper tonight. Because my full-time job isn't hosting a Christmas party this year, so yeah, that bummed a coworker out, so we're just doing our own thing at a local restaurant, so just hanging out. Me is probably just gonna eat dinner and then come back home, because yeah, I basically have to get up early for Saturday to get to work, so I'm not drinking. I seldomly drink in the first place, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's like, you should come out. You should come to this restaurant. It's like, yay. That's social outing. Don't you see me enough at work? I guess not. Oh, well. I pretty much get along with my coworkers, so it's not a huge issue. Yay. Oops. Drills are getting a little too close to the funnel. Like and end up picking up some of these drills with one of my fingers. There's going to be more drills on the floor. What fun. I usually have to sweep after finishing a canvas. I have to sweep under the drafting table to tidy up. Alright. Crooked drills. What? No way. Not on this canvas. Ta, laugh. Lol. Alright. Traffic is loud today. It's a lot of transport. I live near a roundabout on the highway, so like traffic seems to like speed up going into a roundabout. It's like, and they're speeding and passing each other when they go out from the roundabout. It's just having a great time out here. It's like there's gonna be an accident in front of our house one day, and yeah, I'm going to have to go to work or something. It's like, jeez. And I was like, oh, one day it was like transport passing another transport coming out of the roundabout. There's a slight. No, actually, it's a straight. It's a straight stretch from the roundabout. Yeah, a curve going into the roundabout on the other side of it. But yeah, it's just can't seem to do traffic lights anymore. It just roundabouts are becoming more common up here, Canada. People just can brush through a stop sign or use it as a suggestion to stop, but just rules don't seem to apply to some drivers. It's like, what are you doing, man? That's a stop sign. I kind of wonder if people are going to stop after maybe thinking about slowing down when approaching a stop sign sometimes. Like, are you actually going to stop, or are you going to have an issue here? It's like, just slight trust issues, I guess, on the road. I was cut off in a roundabout a while ago with like a passenger. It's like, yeah, great. I'm kind of responsible for like somebody else's like life here, and yeah, this truck decided to cut me off going into the roundabout. I think you're supposed to yield to an extent if there is presently some traffic in the roundabout, and proceed only if it is safe to do so. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look up how a roundabout works, but usually just see no traffic, approach it slowly, and then just weave my way through it and just be done with it. But yeah, roundabouts are messy. Not my favorite. I use back roads to get to another town nearby. Just go to the outskirts of town anyway. Like going right downtown and major city centers. It's just, yep, the stores here, we're good. Back out. Gone. On with the day. Just times where everybody must just let everybody else know that they're out and then invite them to come out. It's just, holy cow. Where did everybody come from? And then there's like the morning rush hour in front of our house for people coming from London, Ontario, or whatever, to go to work in Stratford, and then people from Stratford going to work in London. Every weekday morning. It's just like, this isn't making very much sense here. Why is everybody commuting? Just go live where you work. But yeah, okay, it sounds logical, but yeah, probably not the whole affordability thing. It just kind of changes the tune of that situation. Can probably barely afford where you are presently living, and if you try to move, good luck finding a place within a half decent window of time. Probably. So that's why we probably have rush hour out here every morning, every weekday morning. So yeah, probably just answered my own question, really. Well, and it's a highway, so we kind of knew that moving out here to the outskirts of town by a highway. So, yeah. Less neighbors. We do have a neighbor, but he does a cameo every once in a while. See vehicles going in and out of the property next door, but it's not a sustained visit. The house next door is getting renovated, so the neighbor can eventually live there on a long-term basis. So I think the house was gutted next door originally, and then it's just been a slow renovation kind of build. Just single fully detached house kind of thing. So Nothing too fancy. I guess it's just a place that needed a facelift, and it had been a few years, I guess. So, or it just became run down enough that it warranted a renovation. So. Or something was outdated structurally, so might have just had to be done, I suppose. So. Or the neighbor just has a different sense of style. So multiple reasons and possibilities, but it's not like my parents and I just go next door with a plate of homemade cookies and ask 50 questions. Nope. We keep to ourselves, and if we have to talk to the neighbor, then yeah, we do. It's just usually a quick hello and or a head nod of acknowledgement. It's like we're not really heavy into deep conversations with our neighbor, because he's probably just as busy as my parents are, and myself. Like, I work a lot, so. The parents just kind of look at me funny when I mention that I have a social outing. And it's like, yeah, we're not having a company Christmas party this year, so we just arranged something ourselves. So I was invited to it. It's like, okay. Alright. Oh, wow. There's a lot of this green in here. Wow. It's a good chunk of the background of this section of the canvas, for sure. Just making sure I don't miss any spots. Highly possible, but yeah, this green's just chilling. The Grinch would be jealous seeing all this green. Be green with envy. Woo! We're just rolling out the funnies today. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Alright. Oh, my nose is spontaneously running. We're just having a great time here. Yeah. We're just giving her today. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can do these two on the side here. There we go. here. Nice little line here. This green stuff slowly climbing up to the top of the section. But yeah, it's an adventure. It's a multi-path adventure at this point. To adjust my positioning to be able to place the drills. Kind of like leaning on the rolled up portion of the canvas. I have to unfurl eventually as we advance through the columns here. Or lint on the canvas. On the border anyway. Alright. It's more 936 in the tray here. Yeah, it's kind of a little low. I should have more 936. There's gotta be a whole other bag. Yeah, there we go. May or may not be overkill, but we shall see. And just kind of going here and there with this symbol today. Here, might as well do the gazebo part here, since I am seeing the greens amongst the support pillars or beams. There we go. It's upside down. Okay. The drill was upside down. And I have picked up a drill flat side up before. I guess the wax was just tacky enough to grab it for some reason. Oops. Okay, I think we figured out the gazebo part. Let's continue climbing on the other side here. That does not look like a drill. It's like part of a drill, but not a usable one, that is. Okay. Was it going? Okay, right here. Found it. I don't know, that drill. That drill is too concave. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't look like that's going to make contact with the adhesive. Huh. Hope so. I didn't throw out a perfectly good drill. Okay. By accident. Okay. So you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. Down below in the description, I'll just reiterate that this is not available through Dreamer Designs any longer. So check out the Diamond Art Club or app or website, yeah, for a similar version of this or other chalk pins and pieces. Holy cow. Alright, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I will see you sometime again soon. Alright, bye.